right, what's going on, all my amazing internet weirdos? It's time for another one of those little step-parent vlogs. Well, this one's a parent vlog, I should say. Yesterday, I had an experience that no parent ever should. And it was like the perfect storm of fuck-ups. And I know I just said that before 30 seconds, so I gotta make sure when I'm editing this, I tell YouTube, yes, I swore. I'm filming this on Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. On December 16th is when the nightmare happened. My youngest, the cuteness factor, vanished. Nobody knew where she was. With all the floods, all the high winds, all the problems, her AirTag wasn't working properly. It kept saying she was at school, and my better half was at her school to pick her up from safety patrol. You know, she's one of those kids who put on the vest and blocks traffic so kids can walk across the street and get to wherever. She wasn't there. But the AirTag's telling me it's there. She's there. She was there like 22 minutes ago. Where is she? Couldn't find her. She comes home and she goes, hey, check that AirTag. And I'm freaking out because now it's at like 47 minutes she's supposed to be at her school. Then it updates and she's supposed to be like a mile and a half away. She's not there. Because that AirTag ain't updating worth a shit. And I understand AirTags are not great for real-time tracking. I don't want a third cell phone in the hand of idiot children. Alright? For two of my kids, they have their cell phones when they go to school. They send me a text. Hey, I'm here. Because there's been numerous times the Mount Vernon school districts where they've called me and went, your kid's not in school. I'm like, better be. You put the little fucker on the bus. So if you lost my kid from the bus stop to the school, we're going to have a lawsuit. And when they're letting me know they're coming home, especially now with everything that's going on in the Pacific Northwest, I swear I saw two little gerbils outside building an ark going, we're out of here. Ugh. So, she gone. Just poof. I'm freaking out. I'm swearing at Apple's customer service trying to get it done because those little AirTags really work beautifully around Bluetooth. Okay. And they require connection to cell towers and other things to really give you accurate and good information. Never had an issue like yesterday before, ever. It may have taken a moment or two to update, but it usually did. There was points I could watch her walking from the bus stop on her AirTag right back to the house. Well, it didn't happen. So here's where other issues are about to roll into place, okay? Anybody who's been here, excuse me, anybody who's been around my channel for a while knows I have issues with Mount Vernon School District. They suck. They absolutely fucking suck. So my better half goes back to school to go, where's my daughter? Surprisingly, people are still there, okay, and they're getting a hold of bus people and everything else. Well, somehow, my daughter left safety patrol early, got a car with her best friend and her best friend's mama, and went to her best friend's house. Because she went, well, you know, mama usually say yes, daddy usually say yes. Which during the school week, no. Sunday through Thursday, you're home, you're studying, you're getting schoolwork done, you're getting ahead of yourself, you're preparing for the next, you're doing what you got to do to succeed. So she was at a friend's house and nobody knew. Now here's a wild card in all this. The best friend's mom thought she was calling my better half. In reality, she was calling the brat. So the brat has this number programmed, and for some reason decided not to answer it, not once but twice. So she would have answered. We could have short-circuited this a long time ago. My huge issue, and this is my number one big-time issue, we did not grant our daughter permission to not, well, either one, get on the bus, or number two, get in a vehicle with somebody else and depart school grounds. Well, yet somehow the school went, hey, cool, see ya. I have an issue with that. And this is the parent's worst nightmare. We didn't know where our kid was for over an hour. And I'm sorry, but oh my God, we can't believe this happened. We're so sorry this happened. Oh my God, we're going to endeavor to do better. Those aren't acceptable answers to me. I want to know why my daughter was able to get in that vehicle and leave school grounds. Whereas if I so much enter your school with a nail clipper in my pocket, that's considered a weapon and I will go to jail. Excuse me. I will be detained, I will be arrested, and I will go through the procedure of bringing a weapon on school grounds. Because the little cutters. Yes, they actually have a picture of fingernail clippers on their prohibited items as you're walking in the door. I came downstairs about the 45-minute mark because I'm like, I can't sit in my room and stare at this, AirTag anymore. I just can't. My sons want to put on a coat and figure out, well, if it says she's there, I gotta go figure out. And I'm like, no, I don't want you showing up there if there's just a bag sitting alongside the road. So my better half calls the boy and goes, I got her. We'll be home in 5 minutes. I'm like, thank God, because he had her on speakerphone. So I went upstairs to calm down. And she comes upstairs, tears in her eyes. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm like, just get out of my face for a while. We did the process that I call, you're going to get yelled at, you're going to cry, and then we're going to hug, and you're going to understand how much I love you and how much you scared me. And we did that. And we did it, not so much the yelling, but we did the hugging later on again. And she's telling her, don't do it again. I'm like, motherfucker, the youngest one is the one that's going to kill me. I had to have the boy come upstairs. I'm like, this is some monkey level stupid shit. And he even agreed because he did something dumb too once, where he decided to lie to us and say, oh yeah, I just walked home from school. Which at that point, his school wasn't that far away, but And when I mentioned that, he gave me this look. I'm like, yeah, I have a Rolodex of all your fuck-ups right up here, and I can access them at ease. He's like, yeah, I don't doubt that. But, I mean, here's my thing. How would you as a parent proceed from here where a school let your your child vanish? That's the only way I can put it. We didn't say she could go in that car. We didn't fill out the form that said she can go there. We didn't call you that says, hey, this is okay. We were never notified that, hey, I guarantee you that problem ain't going to happen again. But I'm like, would you go legal? Would you just be like, oh, let it go, let it fine, it's okay? Because I'm like, it's every parent's worst nightmare. Your child vanished for an hour. Now, why am I sharing this? Because I've never pulled any punches on this channel, and we've always talked real when real needs to be talked about. Okay? And this is one of these things where a school district, I think, needs to be held accountable. I'm not talking for a financial gain. I'm talking about something needs to change so no other student in the history of the school can go, deuces, I'm getting in the car and leaving. Yeah, my daughter's got a good little punishment for her, and I'm not going to get into that. And for those of you who'd be like, oh, you just beat your kid. No, didn't lay one hand on her. The way I was raised, I don't believe in beating my children. I don't. Anywho, drop me in the comments section what you would do and what you think of this situation. Because it's not one I think any parent should ever have to go through, ever. Parents' worst nightmare played out right in front of me. Anywho, none of the little YouTube things. I'm going to go edit this and get this posted. This is a weird video to have as one of my first videos of the new year. We'll see you in our next one.